Hey, what's up, guys? Mike here. So, I've got some, I guess, good news. So, as many of you know, I do laser cutting and engraving, but what a lot of you guys don't know is back in May, last month actually, May 6th, I got laid off of, I was working for IBM, just, the tech world, and so, AI is doing a lot of things to that world, taking people's jobs and stuff. And anyway, so I kind of, I knew this was kind of coming. There's just really no opportunities at IBM. I tried to get on another project, nothing. So anyways, my layoff date was May 6th. And so having said that, I've been trying to apply to a lot of different places, tons of places. And, the market's flooded with, with people with my skill sets, which makes it really, really hard to land a job, right? So I have 13 years experience, so there shouldn't be any reason why I can't find a job, but obviously, it's been a struggle. So I've been kind of, at a crossroads, I guess, trying to, understanding that, I've been looking for tech work for like 3 or 4 months now, and nothing is happening. So I've been trying to make my laser business basically the replacement for that lost income. And so I've been just kind of exploring different ideas, product ideas, legal ways. And when I say legal, I mean, every once in a while I'll make a hood prop. Let me show you. I'll make a hood prop, like those. So, technically I'm not supposed to use those trademarks. And so anyways, I applied to be licensed with Shelby American. So, Ford Shelby GT500s, GT350s. It's a very niche market, and not a lot, not a lot of those vehicles. So it's a pretty small percentage of the Ford Mustang, vehicle market. Anyway, so I just got a reply back from the director of licensing at Shelby American with the licensing agreement. They approved everything. So, they're needing a $7,500 advance royalty payment, which basically takes care of royalties for the next year. So it's just a guarantee that they'll actually get something out of this, which means I'll need to sell, to make it make sense, I'll need to sell $75,000 worth of hood props every year. I think it's doable. But I'm just kind of, I guess, thinking, is this a good idea? I mean, my gut says it is, because, I've sold, not going to say how many hood props I've sold, but sold a few. And now this is a legit, way to sell them. So probably I will maybe pay a lawyer to review the licensing agreement just to make sure it all makes sense, and then just kind of go from there. But yeah, like I said, I've just been trying to find different avenues, products to make, kind of desperately, So anyways, I guess more to come on that. Thanks for watching, guys.